Hey, 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 it's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I hope everybody is doing well on this marvelous Monday. I am back with another hot work from home opportunity. And as you can see, we're already over at the website. This is an insurance role, and I've never shared this particular type of position in an insurance company before. So, I have something a little fresh and new for you. Now, I'm going to get into all the details and you're going to hear about this high pay opportunity that really doesn't require a whole lot of experience for what it is. But first things first, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you tap the notification bell. And that way you will never miss out on all the hot work from home opportunities I share every single weekday. And I know some folks haven't been getting their notifications, but for the people who have it selected, I believe you can have it on different levels. And whatever level that I guess gets the point of I want all the notifications across, try selecting that and see if that fixes it. But even if you don't get notifications, I would still have them turned on just in case YouTube changes their mind about how they do it. Okay, so once you take care of that business, we'll be ready to jump in. Okay, so I am starting off over at Farmers Careers page, and I'm starting here because I want to share that a lot of companies have these careers pages where they have all the stuff at a glance, and you'll have all the links for the things that you would want to know about, such as the benefits or more about them. Sometimes they even have a little video like Farmers has done where they show you what it's like in the office. And I know we're all at the house and that's where we're going to be doing our role, but this gives you a lot of information about the company's culture and how they do things. And that's a very important thing to know. And speaking of which, I appreciate all of the feedback you guys gave me in my last video because I asked, do you want me to share companies that don't have the best reviews, or do you want me to keep doing it how I've been doing it? And you all, were very kind to let me know, keep doing it like you're doing it. Don't change a thing. So I will not change a thing. Okay. And I agree. I think when a company has really bad reviews or people are saying the same things about them, there's a lot of truth to that. So I don't want to knowingly point you guys in the direction of a company that won't really be for you because they're not really about their employees. They're just about the bottom line and all that stuff. So nothing changing. Okay. If anything, it's getting better over here. All right. So one other thing that I saw that caught my eye was this little ribbon for best place for working parents. That is so awesome to see. I know that a number of companies have been highlighting their parent benefits. Some companies will offer a stipend or some type of benefit to help parents offset childcare costs. And that's great. So whatever Farmers is offering, it sounds like moms and dads are loving it because they got voted best place for working parents. So that's a great thing to see. And you can see down here, they talk more about their benefits. So just pointing this out, come over here, do some digging. I always encourage everyone, go behind what I do, okay? Do digging for you. I'm sharing stuff that I think matters, and there's a lot that I don't get to share just because I don't want these videos to be so long. Sometimes they're long, but come do your own research. So getting into today's lead, this is for a Pip Specialist 1 position. And I just want to point out, it might be a little bit of an eyesore to see because it looks like they were trying to do bullet points, but the bullet points just didn't happen. So it just ended up looking like one huge paragraph and one run-on sentence. So I will do my best to sort of like chop this up to where it makes sense. Now, they did just post this on Glassdoor, so this is a hot lead. And I was like, it pays really well. We know it's with a reputable company. They just posted it. I can get over the fact that it's one mega paragraph. Okay, so just want to let you guys know that. And as far as the requirements go, you have to have a high school diploma or equivalent. And then it says bachelor's degree preferred. And we know what that preferred word means. It means it is really nice to have, but that's not going to be a hard requirement that takes you out the running. So that's something there. And of course, if you've ever worked in claims, that would be a huge leg up on the competition. And especially if you've ever worked in med or Pip claims, where you're paying out people's medical expenses or people's personal injury expenses, that would be a huge leg up because you have direct experience. So I just want to point that out. Now, the company has the same blurb on all of their leads. So basically, they just talk about how they are a great company and they've got great culture and it's a high volume, fast paced environment, which is indicative of a large insurance company. Nothing there that's worth reading. I'll just go ahead and get on into it. Now, this is a full-time role and it's going to pay somewhere around $25 per hour. And I know that because of their Glassdoor. The one thing that I will say is sometimes companies make the specialist role different from the representative role, but I didn't see them mention any like med Pip claim specialist roles on here. So I'm just going off of what information I have. And if it's the same, then you can expect to make a little over $51,000 per year, which breaks down to $25 and some change per hour, which is awesome. So it says job summary: proactively processes med pay and or personal injury protection claims while delivering superior customer service, confirms coverage and eligibility, investigates and establishes damages, negotiates and or pays assigned claims, communicates with claim owners and other specialists to facilitate claim resolution. Essential job functions. Okay, bear with me now. I'm reading the big paragraph. Customer relationship: makes timely contact with customer, explains claims process to customer, explains policy benefits to customer, confirms facts of loss, establishes expectations, future contact timing, method of contact, etc. Investigation: determines policy coverage applicably, determines eligibility, identifies policy and coverage issues, and escalates to supervisor. Secures supporting documents such as medical records, bills, and wage loss verification. Identifies subrogation opportunities and refers claim to subrogation department to follow up. Obtain additional information from all parties as needed to confirm proximate cause of loss and mechanism of injury. Recognizes potential fraudulent claims and escalates to supervisor for review. Communicates with underwriting on policy issues. Evaluation reviews and analyzes medical bills, records, wage loss documentation, and other information. Reviews all investigation materials for causal relationship between the claim incident and the injuries reported. Utilizes available resources and tools to ensure accuracy of evaluation of medical treatment. Assesses own benefits. Reviews claims with more complex investigation questions or issues with supervisor. Claim resolution: identifies need for medical intervention such as an independent medical examiner or peer review and initiates the process. Recognizes and resolves disputes over covered benefits, medical bill amounts, etc. with customer or provider as appropriate. Negotiates and settles claims based on the merits of the claim. File management: proactively manages claim inventory to ensure all assigned claims are handled to completion in a timely fashion, including follow-up contacts, bill payment, etc., compliant with regulatory requirements. Utilizes claim system and other technologies to document file activities, strategy, and communication with customers, attorneys, and medical providers. Ensures that all correspondence to customers is appropriate and professional. Discusses status of injuries and medical treatment plans with customers and medical providers. Identifies Medicare eligibility and provides appropriate notification to customer as required. Responds to customer and provider inquiries and resolves complaints promptly. Completes assigned training and activities to develop the knowledge, skills, and abilities required to complete the job duties. Performs other duties as assigned. So basically everything that it talks about sounds textbook. Med pay, paying folks medical bills, personal injury pay, paying people's emotional injuries. So that's exactly what this is. And so it says education requirements. We discussed that you need to have a high school diploma or equivalent. That is required, but a bachelor's is preferred. And it says experience requirements: basic critical thinking, negotiation, analytical and time management skills, strong customer service skills, proficient in use of computer, internet, and Microsoft Office applications, Word, Excel. General work experience with demonstrated customer service and time management skills is preferred. Maintain an active adjuster's license and state as required. And so from the way this is written, it sounds like you'll need to get that. It doesn't sound like you need to show up with that. So you'll have to maintain an active adjuster's license and states as required. And farmers and many other insurance companies already know that if they help people get that licensing, they're going to have a lot more interest in their roles versus if you have to show up with it. But they don't necessarily say you have to show up or we'll give that to you. So interpret this the way you interpret it. But if this sounds like a good lead to you, and especially if you already are licensed, then you already know all of this stuff is textbook and it's what you do when you're paying out med and PIP claims. So if you like this lead, then I would definitely get my application in ASAP, and the apply now button is at the top right. And last but certainly not least, I have a freebie for y'all to download, and this is an equipment checklist freebie. So if you've ever been curious about what might I need for my home office, then don't worry, okay? In this equipment checklist, I talk about different home office equipment, and it just gets your mind thinking about what you may need, or, confirming, hey, I already got everything, I'm good to go. And I also tell you where you can get that equipment and some of the things that I personally use. And if you want to know what I use, then I have those recommendations in that too. It's a freebie, okay? So, go ahead and download it. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a marvelous Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.